first ladies of fashion. Melania Trump and Brigitte Macron change into chic dresses for dinner at the Eiffel Tower after donning a demure red Dior skirt suit and a white mini in Paris for the day. President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump met their French counterparts Emmanuel Macron and Brigitte Trogneux on Thursday as part of their Bastille Day visit to Paris, and both women showed off their individual styles in very different-looking dresses. Melania, 47, was the epitome of elegance as she channeled former First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy in a scarlet Dior skirt suit, while Brigitte, 64, sported a mod-inspired mini-dress by Louis Vuitton for their second meeting as First Ladies. Melania's red pumps perfectly matched her suit, but Brigitte paired her stark white dress with blue suede heels, and together they were wearing the colors of the French flag. Later that night, they both changed into different looks for dinner at La Jules Verne, a Michelin-starred restaurant that is located on the second floor of the Eiffel Tower. Although she donned a more demure look during the day, Melania traded her skirt suit for a form-fitting sleeveless white and blue frock featuring a red belt around her waist for the dinner prepared by French chef Alain Ducasse. Melania also changed hairstyles, wearing her golden locks down around her shoulders after having it pulled up earlier in the day. Meanwhile, Brigitte looked equally chic in black and white short-sleeve dress featuring a floral pattern and a high-neck collar. Earlier in the day, the two looked picture-perfect in their patriot red and white ensembles. Melania wore minimal accessories aside from her giant diamond engagement ring, but Brigitte opted to carry her black Louis Vuitton bag for a bit while they posed for pictures. They even sported different hairstyles, with Melania sporting an elegant chignon to show off her skirt suit and Brigitte leaving her blonde bob loose and curled above her shoulders. Upon Melania and Trump's arrival, the two first ladies exchanged kisses on one another's cheeks after their husbands engaged in another lengthy handshake. The first couples met at the Invalides Monument in Paris for a tour of the Golden Dome building that houses some of France's greatest war heroes, including Napoleon Bonaparte and Marshal Ferdinand Foch, the supreme Allied commander in World War I. As Trump, 71, emerged from a limo outside Les Invalides Museum on Thursday, he was greeted by the French president and his wife, Brigitte. Earlier this year, it was Macron whose handshake with Trump left both men with white knuckles and clenched jaws. Macron, who at 39 is modern France's youngest president, later described it as a moment of truth between them. And despite having met since, the two presidents' handshakes continued to be unusual. Trump and Macron engaged in a lengthy handshake and continued to hold one another's shoulders and shake hands for several seconds as they engaged in conversation. At one point, Trump turned outward to point out the scenery, but Macron held on to his hand until he turned back in, allowing for the handshake to finally end. The U.S. president then greeted Brigitte with kisses on her cheeks before they grasped hands in a claw-like manner, which saw their fingers intertwined at shoulder level. Melania then stepped in, taking on a much swifter handshake with Macron than her husband before greeting Brigitte with two kisses and a friendly hand grasp. The national anthems of both countries then played as Trump and Macron stood at attention before reviewing troops at a formal welcome ceremony for Trump.